Hello everyone, welcome to the Cheapness Global Gaming Review stream. Today we're playing a very weird FPS Northern Journey. Made by a Norwegian company, so I'm assuming this is supposed to represent Norway in some way. Or maybe Scandinavia in general. A lot of like stereotypical folklore and stuff, although I'm not sure if all of it is actually folklore and some of it is just weird riffing. So let's get stuck in. The remote northern region. This fjord has many arms, I'm sure lost. Oh no, leak in our boat. We can't afford this. Did it? Carver fun right out the gate. That was a very dainty thing to shoot holes in our boat, though. I need to get to the shore. I cannot swim. Barely made it. What do I do now? Alright, just checking this thing. Is there? Okay, good. I thought my YouTube side was not streaming, but it is. It's just on a real delay. It seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. It reminded us to save, which is important in this game because it doesn't auto-save for you. There's a wagon wheel for some reason. And there's the tower that shot us. It feels a bit uneven for that ever to come down so that we can go into the tower. Already weird music. It's a wagon again. Say frequently, it will not be done for you, as I just mentioned that. That looks pretty good, like separate from the retro visuals. Part of the reason why this game is so weird. The traveling flute player, welcome to Deadwell. I was hoping for a shipwrecked desperate soul to wander by, but conveniently someone sank your boat. Anyway, I will hire you to do a job, or you will be stuck at this place. 3 things have been stolen from me, I need you to return them. Several of the inhabitants in the settlement up ahead are involved in this theft. To get started, there are some things you should do. Yes, write them down in your little journal. You seem a bit dim. I'll open the town gate when you have completed tasks. Move away. So, someone wearing a wolf pelt has hired us. So we should go to talk to the priest, locate a big rock on top of a trapdoor by the church, talk to the village idiot, go see the prisoner, talk to mother and daughter. I'm guessing like a Souls, like it's gonna be interconnected. Eventually we're gonna like jump down here again. Here's the village idiot. See my beautiful pet worm? I found it inside a door far away. The sheriff also knows the door. He placed a tree-shaped key in the lighthouse. He does not know I know. So, okay. There's a key in a lighthouse that's probably important to us. And his pet worm seems to be some sort of cobra combined with a spider. See, looking, telling from the eyes. And then there are these like random like things just burrowing when you look at them. Okay, it says the same thing. And here is the dog slash goat. I mean, it's kind of a bit of a color explosion. Sheriff plus prisoner, so they counted one entity, the prisoners in that cage. Why are you bothering me? I'm writing a report about this ugly, strange woman I arrested. She will not speak to me, a true sign of hiding something from the law. Also, she has this strange skin disease. Just look at her out of the corner of your eye. A criminal if I ever saw one, but look, my police dog has gotten a new pet friend. Listen how happy it is. Okay, so it is a dog and not a goat. Okay, this is the prisoner. Kind of alien-like. I'm guessing this is something from Scandinavian folklore, or inspired by it. When I did the test to get the thumbnail, she would stand up sometimes. In a scary fashion. So she's not gonna do it. Alright. Here's a well. Here's someone in the stocks. Or a pillory, I don't know. Like, the hair, I mean, that may be limitation capabilities of the game, but that's adds to the creepiness. Berries instead of tomatoes. Tax evader plus son of a local sheriff. Oh, poor me, I will pay my taxes on time next time, I promise. The only doctor this side of the mountain. Let the good doctor check your health vitals. I'll be through runes. Drink liquid shame. So we got plus 25 health for that. Okay, it's got health vials on there. Okay, that's important because see, we have 20. You can't see now, my face is in the way, but we have 28 health. We had 3 health when it came onto the island. That's an improvement. Okay, so this is the church. Health. Creepy looking priest. Is that like very light hair or just skull? Do not let rumors scare you. My authority keeps all dark things far away. Please walk away with my blessings upon you, stranger. What banging, scratching, growling you hear? Just the wind. Someone's trapped under a huge rock. I'm not strong enough to remove it. So, we have most of the quests sorted so that we can actually go begin the game. I mean, this priest locked someone in their cellar, probably. That's the town gate, and here is our final quest. Just want to see, I haven't checked behind here if there's any secrets. +1 permanent max permanent health. Oh, that's good. A little helper waits if you collect enough of these. I didn't know that was a secret you could get, so that's cool. You do not have the rope wheel key, so they have a secret too. Daughter, why do we have 2 black goats in our house? The good company, of course. What is in the green smoky cauldron? Green vegetables. Why do we have a broom each? If we are sweeping and one should break, we have another. Do not listen to my old, nearly dead mother. Her head is worm-eaten. Where does that door lead? None of your concern. The ghost of the witch guards the key. I mean, she was hiding the fact that she's a witch until just arbitrarily, oh, by the way, ghost of a witch hides the key. You nasty foul human, I want to bite your fingers and inject venomous spit into your blood. Through slits, I sense your heartbeat. Haha, in your dreams, she will take you. There's like an occasion where the limitations of graphics do help the game. I mean, it's like... These are two very well-behaved goats. They just, you know, clean the pot. Okay, now this door is open. Okay. Travel flute player. Some of the people you talk to are liars, or worse. Open the Forest Path Gate. That is where your journey begins. The Forest Path Gate is locked with a key the sheriff has hidden. You will also need a weapon to kill things. Go for the woodsman's cabin behind me to find the inventor. Beg him for one. Remember, find the free thing stolen from me, even if it leads you to the cold mountains far into the wild and below. Only 3 things makes it sound like this game is short, but I get a feeling that it isn't that short. Okay, I almost forgot. I have to save. Because, like if you die, you start from the start. Oh, what? Okay, wait. Not too much of a problem. Okay, okay. I loaded from the test, so that's actually not that far away from where we were. I went here to the inventor. Are you crying for a weapon? And this you dare ask me after you jump into my house? This very precarious house. I'm an old rotten stone sling. Why not take that and get yourself killed? I just threw it on the other side. Now please jump back and leave. Oh, and the little elevator by the woodsman's cabin leading here is missing the crank to function. I bet you stole it. Okay. Yes, okay. Tab to equip it. Okay. Now we have a weapon. We are... See? That is where I tried to save, where I accidentally loaded. But let's go back, because I didn't get the health and stuff when I did the test. There used to be some sort of vial on here, but it was purple, so I don't know what that does. Green is health, red is permanent health. I mean, the woodsman isn't actually in this cabin. I'm guessing he's down below. And we need the crank for this elevator that the inventor was talking about. The flute player's gone, though. Okay, get the maximum health. Give me that 25 health to start off with. Drink electric vitamins. To health. So it's also a little bit of a detective game. Have to find all the things they're hiding. Even the obvious stuff, like the obviously trapped person in that tree cellar. Okay, this is actually the church, so we don't want to go there. These lumberjacks can actually harm you if you run into the path of their axes. Okay, let us save. Cannot save while interacting. You have to go somewhere else. Like that red dot in the top left-hand corner has to be gone before you can save. Type level or ground before saving. I save. Run. But they actually don't want to interact. I mean, he's got hair everywhere except where it counts. They're ready to sling. Okay, here's that thing I got in the thumbnail. The kind of stone mandrake looking thing. But they're not exactly, you know, the most difficult enemies. Although I didn't expect them to try and attack me. I mean, maybe if they were shielded when they were, like, crouching. You need the force path key, and I'm guessing that is what we have to get in the lighthouse. The thing that the person in the village was talking. I mean, really brave. Instead of planks, they have like log, like splits. Pretty heavy, and it's like not rope. It's okay. It's very thick rope. It kind of looked like wood, but that's pretty as a picture. We're going up. We're going up. Weapon sight is based on distance to target. Is described in the weapon menu. Okay, full power over 2 rotations. Rock pebbles are available everywhere. Damage after 1 rotation 34, 2 rotations 68, 3 or more 100. Okay, alright, okay. There's a distance weapon sight. $94 health. We're getting healthy. Okay. 100 was the max. We got it +1, so we can now go to 101. So it was a bit of a waste picking that up, but... that is a spider. This is where I got to during the test. Oh, what? You skittering beast. Okay. Alright, wait. Okay, I should make a note of that. Like, I going to start adding glitches to the rotation of things I make shorts about. Talk about Spider-Man. Are you an enemy? It seems as though you're made of stone. +1 emergency health? I'm guessing when your health drops below a certain point, it's just gonna kick in. Wait, I think this is the church again, so... Oh, wait. Are we supposed to go back to the lighthouse then? Okay, no, there's a path down. Come on. Very narrow paths, like very classic, like jagged, like... But it's nice. Sometimes it should feel slightly claustrophobic. And it's very, you know, honest of them to admit, okay, maybe there would be a bad autosave or quick save. There's not autosave function, that's just quick save. Let me go the other way first, because I feel like the other way ends more abruptly. Or, okay, that is secret, yes, okay. This game gets very good reviews. Okay, the sling will do full damage after 2 more rotations. I read this. This game gets very good reviews, and the full price is actually quite cheap. I think it's like below 100 Rand. At the very least, it's less than 200 Rand. So it's not like an insane price. And if it goes on sale, you know, it seems to be worth it. And the music gets more modern than this. Like, almost gets clubby in the trailer. E to push ladder down. Okay. Time waster seer. I saw you deep in the pond. No light could penetrate. You'll be lost forever with the metal ball as your corroding casket. Although he put a question mark, so that's not necessarily gonna happen. Are you gonna do that whole thing again? I had a vision of you flying over cold mountains. Should you fall from the sky, your death will be quick. Okay, so I'm guessing he hints at what the future levels will go to. Time waster, Yamok Seer, did its absolute punishment. Swirling lava surrounded you, a fiery death or defeating your foe, only time will tell. So the final area has lava in it. You shall enter the maelstrom the sun cannot reach. You will then invite the nightmare. Okay, is that the final boss? Because we have to get 3 items. And then, I'm guessing there's a final boss. I mean, spoiler alert, I'm guessing the wolf guy is probably gonna be the final boss. I mean, that's just writing 101. Okay, the ladder is now here. I said probably, you know, we'll be able to circle back. Lighthouse. Is there a hidden thing behind here? No. Wait, can we fall down here and get something? Because it looks like that fall wouldn't kill us. Let's test. Let's test. Okay, I was correct. Okay, but this is gonna kill us. Alright. Okay, load. Ground and cold salt water. There's a vial of something. And there's a lighthouse. Are we supposed to jump onto it from above here? Because this game might not have fall damage as we saw. From it's just like in the clear constraints like water stuff, but otherwise. Okay, this game is bigger than I thought it was. Nice. Okay, don't take this vial yet. Can we put a marker so that I know, like, you know, there's still health? Okay, no. Emergency health. Okay. Alright, load last slot. So this goes away. For those of you interested, my next Saturday stream is probably gonna change because I did schedule Team Fortress 2, but it's still having download issues. I'll try again, but I think I'm probably gonna have to replace it with something. Maybe I'll play a little bit of Call of Juarez Gunslinger. You know, because I haven't completed the arcade mode for that, and that's a fun old time. Pretty elaborate way to get to the lighthouse. There's something glowing here. It looks like a piece of wood. Then invertebrates, crossbow bolts. So, like, am I supposed to now remember what a vertebrate and invertebrate is? I can't remember which one has the skeleton. Okay, we can not. We have to, I guess, do it from inside. Oh no. Okay, that one wasn't my fault. That one wasn't my fault. Bad game, bad. Also, start on the review for Hollow Knight. Did the voiceover quickly this morning. Probably the review after the next review will be Hollow Knight Silksong. Forest 12 key, we got a key. I thought we were gonna get that whatever shot us. Okay, now we can go past that door that the stone mandrakes were guarding. Run. This is a very relaxing game. Okay, let's save in case that's an enemy. Wolf on top. Asked the one missing a sock and pants about his journey and what he might have found, and then presumably lost a traveling flute player. Wolf on top. I'm guessing this is the flute player. The thing is, the person he's talking about, we already got the key. Did he lose something else? Or do they do that just in case, you know, you forgot that, to do that? Like to register that you asked him that. There's only one sock and pants. Does he say something new now? My voice told me to go to the cold mountains far away. 3 pretty treasures I found. One made a red round door in the air. A red round door in the air. On the other side I found a sweet hungry worm. I brought it with me back. The door is still there on the ice. The second treasure disappeared in the foggy forest, wrapped in my pants. I lost the last, wrapped in my sock right here. And look, my pet worm loved the snack offered by the sheriff. Okay, that's nice and cryptic. Okay. The most obvious one is go to the icy bit. The sheriff fed this worm something. Or is that just the sheriff's dog? I mean, it's real janky, but that's, I guess, part of the charm. I mean, that worm snake is going into the ground. Have you seen my police dog? It was just outside. Very strange. Okay, still suffering tax payment penalties. You do not believe diagnostic tokens to be a valid school of medicine? No healing for you. Okay, still saying the same thing. We're probably gonna get an item that makes us stronger and then we can lift up that rock. And they don't see say anything different. So the first one we have to do, go to where the person without pants told us to go. But maybe we should check in on the inventor. Let's back to the lighthouse. Okay, no, let's not check in on the inventor. That's just gonna be for like a little bit of text at most. Low. Have you forgotten which key does what? Escape and show current keybind. That's an oddly handholdy thing to say. Enter the forest path. Okay, there's an invisible wall. You actually have to go here and say yes. There's a pan flute flare. Well, not pan flute, but flute flare. Lucky you who have a tranquil walk in the forest. You see that glowing sphere down the path? If you take a life, it will absorb the energy into itself. You need it to destroy dark barriers. It will also check the depth of water in front of you. Green means shallow, red means deep. And do not waste your projectiles on the black spot. It cannot be armed by your feeble weapons. See you on the other side. Is this thing gonna chase me though? I don't want anything to chase me. Absorber. You equip it. Oh, okay, it's a thing in the corner. Now we're in the darker green bit. First way to differentiate areas. It's a dark fairy tale land. Okay, let's save. Is that the black spy? Okay, that is lovely and creepy. There's no way around it. Have that thing constantly look at us, but we can't do anything to it. You know, bravo. Did it growl? It's not that unnerving though, it's diminishing return. Okay, alright. When it does that, when you actually get a good look at it, it can be rather unpleasant. Okay, a bombardier spider beetle thing. Stop trying to confuse me, spy. didn't know Scandinavia really had venomous animals. Green ring indicates shallow waters, red indicates deep. Weird thing to say when we haven't seen any water yet. Okay, there is a pond. I'm guessing it's a pond. Another time when, like, the jank, you know, the jank is helpful. As slow as the wind-up is, this is actually a fun weapon to use. Okay, those are... oh! Red snake things. Emergency health. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, there's a vial, there's a vial. I mean, it's satisfying, but like having that rock smack him. Okay, the red snake is following me. Okay, that's the ring indicating depth. Are those enemies? Ah, okay. They're upgraded versions of the stone mandrakes with a little bit of a tree on top of them for extra camouflage. Okay, and max 4 emergency health. So, are emergency health flasks like live? Because if it's only like 4 extra health, that's not very helpful. Although, if they're lives, only 4 extra lives, is that helpful? Probably not lives, though. I mean, otherwise, why have saving be so important? Or maybe I died without extra health, life. I mean, it is eerie. Although it is a bit frustrating, some of the jagged terrain, what I can and cannot go up. Okay, this is deep water. supposed to knock this thing off? Because if all this thing gives me is health, that's a bit of a ripoff. Okay, well, there's emergency health, but I'm already full up. Oh, okay. Max permanent health. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Sludge of arms. Let me pass. Wait. Is there something here? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Run. There's a dark snowflake. Can we talk to it? Barrier destroyed, all lives released. So, are you supposed to kill all of them, or not necessarily all of them? But why take all of them then? Okay, there's our wolf friend again. That's so obviously the flute player. Wolf on top. The village idiot found or stole 3 devices from me. They are dimensional violators. They rip tunnels through any realm we focus on. Really dangerous things. Those are what you need to find and recover the traveling flute player. So the village... So he's actually the village mastermind. Unless, of course, the wolf didn't, you know, secure his things properly. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for the first dimensional violator. Jumping spider. Okay, let's go and get that big ol' health vial. Or health potion. Skosh of Posh. Here. Very relaxing, it's actually making me quite tired. Ooh, a new potion type. Plus, carry capacity, ammo, and 1/5 emergency health. There's 1 carry capacity flask in each level. Alright, okay. So can we take another emergency health, or do we need to have like 5 before that equates 1 extra? I hear skittering. Okay, all the things are getting gonna try and kill me now. Got him in the air. Oh, oh what? Come here, spider. That bloodworm popped. I still hear skittering. That spider almost got me. Almost got me for lunch, did it? Yeah, good enough. Ah, come on. Where is that flying thing? Come on. Okay, so we need 4 more of those things to actually be able to carry 1 more of those flasks. I see someone joined us on the YouTube side. Welcome. We're playing Northern Journey, this weird Scandinavian themed or inspired FPS. I think it's made by a Norwegian company and it's called, you know, Northern Journey. So I'm guessing it's inspired by Scandinavian folklore. Oh! I didn't think this game would give me a jump scare. Congratulations, spiders. You are very worthy bits. These. Raven Fen? Next area. Okay. Now it's a more barren forest. Or a winter forest. Flutist. Hi, shipwrecked. There are 3 old grave mounds at this place. Enter them. A bow is resting inside the nearest mound. This I would acquire first, since the sheep have gone mad from ticks. Do I have to shoot the sheep with bow and arrow, or do I have to, like, shoot the ticks? Okay. The second has a key. And the third? There's also a shield to find here. It is not for your protection, but part of a puzzle. Take it. Lastly, a huge stone near a rock slide further ahead blocks our path. Find the thing that makes the stone fall. Okay. Okay, the nearest mound. Is that a mound or some monument? Are those mosquitoes? I mean, how much could it really be based on Norwegian folklore? Because I don't know if mosquitoes are that common in Norway. Yeah, from the presumably cold weather. We need Raven Watch key. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like these ravens can do anything to us. Okay, I'm guessing the closest thing that looks to a mound is that tower. That spire. Obelisk? Flint? I'm not sure. Okay, well, technically it's a mound. It's on top of a mound. I mean, is there a bow? Oh, this is a very flat rock. I mean, you'd guess it's something, but like, there's nothing here. Here, wait, map. Just in case that was the big rock I had to make fall. That was a really big long shot. Okay, maybe the closest one is then in this valley, because that path would seem to take me to a different closed off section. Okay. Are you an enemy? Yes, you are. Okay, it is a sheep. Sheep trick. It's absolute punishment. I mean, it's quite satisfying to see a sheep get hit by a rock. Not going to lie. The noise at the very least. Okay, one rock isn't doing it anymore. These mosquitoes are, you know, they've become resistant to our pesticides. Check out something. The chat here has gone a bit no connection. Just want to refresh my phone. Do the mosquitoes respawn or something? I mean, they are getting hard here. And the thing is, you don't gain anything by killing them. Okay, well, you add to that number to destroy the barriers. Ah, there are the ticks. I thought it was just more red, like wool. Red glowing wool. Alright, I'm going to do this. I am going to switch over to YouTube on the other phone and then switch on this side. Alright, just so that I can see any chat messages in case they come. Cheapness, pitch. Okay, gonna have to wait a bit for that to happen. Well, so I'll prioritize the YouTube. Usually, because usually people are more, it's more likely that people come on that side. Save slot. Okay. Okay, that's a burial mound right there. And I hear a sheep. Don't be a creep. Reveal yourself, sheep. Getting quite hungry at this stream. Gonna enjoy some beacorn bites probably. Ooh. Maybe the problem is I'm not winding up enough. I keep forgetting that I'm itchy with the sling finger. Hey Cheapness, how are you doing? Fine, thanks for asking, Rochelle. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? We're playing Northern Journey. Very indie, weird game made by a Norwegian developer, so I'm guessing that combined with name means that it's based on Scandinavian folklore. Although not completely, like there are even like kind of electronic tracks mixed with the traditional instruments sometimes. But some of the weirdness just seems like, okay, wouldn't that be interesting to add in the game? Although I suppose there could be like a Norwegian legend about a sheep that was driven like to madness by a bunch of ticks. Okay. We found more arrows, but we have yet to find that bow. I would have assumed, like, we're supposed to find it at a burial mound, but this seems like a burial mound. I want to save that. Oh, okay, no, don't. Okay. But yeah, we only have a sling so far. They should make a sequel called Southern Journey based in South Africa. I only know about like a couple of African games. A couple of South African ones. There's like Butt Fighter, which is about a guy in 4 ways whose bonnet was stolen. And he has to get it back. It's like a beat 'em up like Streets of Rage. Then there are like a couple of things from a company, like small things like Verloren Verstand and stuff, Afrikaans games. There's this one developer making a game called, like a person working on their own. They have like a day job and they have a game called World Turtles on Steam. That, like, it will have an option for Afrikaans localization. Like, then it's kind of like a 4X type of thing, except you help each other to help the space turtle, whereupon you live, travel farther or something. That's already out. And then, as to other African games, there's this really good game that I reviewed like a while back, called Orion Legacy of the Coriodan. I can't remember where it was made. I think maybe it was made in Ghana. And that was very good. Here, mostly because of the story. You know, it's very indie, but yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, what? What is this? Okay. I knew there was something, but I couldn't see where it was. But this area... Ah, okay. I thought maybe you could get up here. But unfortunately, we don't need the emergency help. Okay. These aren't burial mounds. What are they? Just rocky outcroppings. That's cool, yeah. Ah, okay. This is a burial mound then. Oh, that's us stepping. I thought the music changed. It was like... or something like that. Quite rhythmic. Found the bow from the east. Is that like the oh, skeletons! Oh no 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 no! Ah! Okay. Skellies, please. I am not a fan of Skelly Clarkson. Alright, I'll put that in the short. It's good enough. A different viewer also told me about a different game made in South Africa, but I can't remember its name. It's something about the hunter or something like that. I am stingy, so I don't know. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Save. We are on the last bit of health, and then we have 4 bits of emergency health. Something's wrong with my phone. You can only see one side. Okay. Did someone like the story I posted? Say I was streaming. Okay, my phone's connection went back. Alright, good, good, good. Just in case anyone on the Twitch side communicates. But usually it's more likely someone's on the YouTube side. YouTube discoverability is much easier than Twitch's, I've noticed. Okay, so it's a bit interconnected, this area as well. Is this a burial mound, or is that... okay. They really expect you to die a lot if they give you so much more emergency help than you need. Ooh, okay, more health. Is there anything that's gonna try and kill me once I go in there? Oh, I forgot to equip the bow. Accurate and fast, a weapon for all tasks. Go from east. So, but the thing is, it does 100. This does 100 if you let it swing 3 times. So, you know, this is for the impatient people. Okay, we have the next burial mound, it seems. Long, thin, and winding. I won't make a joke. Oh, what? Oh, okay, no. Hey, that emergency elf is not helpful at all. Load slot. I mean, I was boned there for sure. Did it... Okay, I think this is where I went. This is the first bonus health. I thought I maybe should turn around in case one of them comes up behind me. But I thought, okay, no. Just fling the ones in front. That was, you know, my own foolishness. I was being boneheaded. There were obvious problems, but I couldn't calcium. Okay, I'm not always that funful during the stream itself. Usually I'm too focused on the gameplay, but that was alright. That was alright. Let's go back in. Okay, maybe since they are so quick to sprout, maybe I should use the bow, because there's plenty of arrows. Okay. But this weapon is hard to aim. Did they follow me? Well, they're trying to. Okay. The skeletons are kind of doggy. Can't walk because they struggle with arthritis. Crawling without skin. I would sing that to make the pun make more sense, but I'm afraid of copyright infringement. I see another person joined us on the YouTube side. Welcome, thanks for joining. We're playing Northern Journey, a very weird FPS based on Scandinavian folklore, I think. It's made by the Norwegian developer and it's called Northern Journey. So I'm guessing that that's what's going on here. Okay, get the bow out just in case. Okay, that's the key we needed. Does that open the final burial mound where we find the shield? Not sure. I'll go back. Well, I suppose that's a good bit of design, that even though I had no idea, it felt like very hard to determine which one would be the first burial mound. They made sure that that would be the first burial mound you go into and get below. Also for fans of classic gaming, recently Croc got a remaster, which, you know, is incredibly good news. I mean, it's in fact a bit crocking. Because at first it was only on GOG. Okay, I should have jumped or something. I think that's what I should have done. At first it was only on GOG, and then it came to Steam. I mean, my blood is grey. That's why I only show free games on Steam, and not like free games on Epic Store and stuff like that. Gabe Newell has got my loyalty. Even though he didn't really work for it that hard. I very willingly gave it. +1 permanent health. That's a strange thing to have as a reward, you know. 1 extra piece of health. 1 extra life point. There's the first burial mound. This building is what needs the key, I believe. Wait, this is where we're struggling to get up. I mean, but if that was the last, that was not the last. Oh, come on. Okay. Good that there's a way to go up, because if that was only to get some health, that would have been ridiculous. Is that an enemy? Okay, it's a raven. A message raven. The church in Deadwell is built on top of something very old. There's a reason the place has that name. If you survive, you might get to see it, the traveling flute player. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm supposed to get that shield. But the thing is, wasn't the shield supposed to be in the final burial mound? So let me go this side. This section I, you know, was a bit skittish to enter. Oh no, wait, like Orion Legacy of the Coriodan was made in Uganda. Not Ghana, sorry. Just had to be accurate. Oh, okay. Very unreactive musicians here. That rock slide has blocked the road. We are stuck here for now in this miserable wet place. We need to play our music somewhere. Do you need a performance? Accidentally found that health. At least I got that bit of health, but otherwise I should have gone here in the first place. I should sing Secret Tunnel. Well, okay, yeah, like the burial mounds. I mean, theoretically, they could go into the burial mounds to escape the rain. Surely they can handle the skeletons. I mean, she could be a bard. Cast a cantrip or two. And that one had like one of those drums with the like the figure sticks. So maybe you could like turn the skeleton into a xylophone or something. Okay, I'm gonna go back up there, but maybe the final burial mound is up there, but just in case that was a door, it looked pitch black. I just get the feeling, you know, that I missed the one cave. Game does have a pretty good draw distance though. Okay, here's the shield. Found the twin shield. Carved into the shield, another shield is located near the stone bears in green slit. Ew. No, that's unfair of me. Oh. Don't tell me I have... Oh. What? Okay. We're all the way back here. Okay, I'm gonna speed through this. Sorry about that. That is a dreadful mistake. Shame on me for mocking someone for having green anatomy. Just in case one of the burial mounds is here, but doesn't seem to be. Remember, was there something here? Yeah, only the emergency elf. But so far, it's been quite useless. I keep forgetting to equip this. Come on, skellies. Oh, what? It's been a while since we've had to break a barrier. My life total is like 52. I don't know if they're gonna expect us to kill that much, honestly. It's really perplexing. But as we saw, that shield is an item to be used seemingly in a completely different area. Or maybe once we get that shield, that rock slide will be uncovered. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Oh, what? Okay. Coming up on the final half hour of the stream, anyone who's interested, tomorrow's later session will also be this game. We will continue. I may play a bit off stream, so there might be, we might start in a completely weirder place. Either that, or I will continue playing a game that I played during the Halloween streams, Nightmare of Decay. I've decided to complete that because it's a short game and thus the review will be short. Easier to make, give me a bit more breathing room. I may play that because theoretically I'm close. The thing is, it has like a roguelike feature. And I'm trying to get that done, but the roguelike feature isn't as interesting. It's more interesting than some tacked on roguelike features. You know, features that they put on games that originally weren't roguelike. But still, it does have some limitations. So, you know, struggling to figure out, am I going to complete this? Am I not? Ah, wait, I didn't see this. Okay, that death helped us a bit. Okay, ravens. Wherever ravens are, like raven statues are, a burial mound will be. Oh, okay. I thought that was the person for a second. I pitched that worm. It was very unaware. Okay, let's save. Cannot save while interacting. I mean, there is a raven statue there. Maybe there is a way to get up there. I mean, we did save, so the risk of me dying is less. But no, there's nowhere to walk here. So let's go back to those musicians. So that I can get that last bit of health. And maybe... Oh, wait. That was the third burial mound thing, sort of. Okay, so I think I'm done here. Okay, maybe just get the elf and then we go. Unless this passage is now open. Although, how will I... Get it? Right. Unless, of course, there's actually a way to get up there. But I get the feeling we're gonna come back here later or something. Oh wait, make a big stone near a rock slide fall down in Raven. Okay, alright, that's what I have to do. Oh wait, maybe they want, if they play music, if I can somehow make them play their music, maybe that will cause a rock slide? But they do give arrows, maybe I should shoot some. But the thing is, I probably should know what to shoot at before I go start wasting the ammo. I just throw the stones because they're infinite. Okay. Make a big stone near a rock slide fall down. Okay. In Raven Fen. Guess this is Raven Fen. So we don't even have the map for Raven Fen, so it's kind of useless me looking at it. Wait, did I just not carefully enough look here? Okay, I didn't really go here because I thought those two paths connected. I assumed eventually it would just turn up here, you know, like that bridge would connect to this path. Okay, there's a barrier. Is it gonna really take all 56 skills? Really? Okay. That's a hungry, hungry barrier. Okay, now we have the map for it. So I'm guessing that path to the left are where the musicians are. Are we going to the north now? Is this the final burial now? Okay, let's change things up and... No! And shoot these skillies with some arrows. through barrier more. Did it? Nice one, Rashav. Is that an enemy or a statue? I think it's a statue. Zebra worms. Okay, they gave me some arrows for doing that. Is this water gonna kill me? Okay, no. Is this all, like, that's gonna cause it to trip? Like, that's... That, like... Or is this gonna open this... tomb or something? Huge stone near a rock slide that's fallen... what? Why would this be connected to that? I wonder what happens if you just go through the rocks and don't get the shield. If you could miss a puzzle later on or something. Okay, alright. That makes slightly more sense, but not much. Have I found a bow and a shield here in Ravenfen? Yes. Good of them to remind us in case we didn't. Okay, green slit. So you do need the shield to, in short order, to complete the puzzle here. Lovely chanting that I almost thought was bagpipes. An invertebrates crossbow bolts. Don't have the crossbow yet. And there's our flute playing friend. Oh, going back. Reminds me. Okay, we have to interact with them first. Get yourself a faster weapon against the blood-hungry biters you are sure to encounter. There's a weapon right across the river on the wooden beam, see it? Then your job is to find the place where shields are missing from the walls. The owners of the shields will unbar the path going forward once returned. The rope lines can be used after finding the pulley in Knock Pond. Oh, and the tower is haunted. Just by the way, haunted tower. Okay, I see there that a crossbow. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Hopefully our red dot goes missing, then we can save. Because I don't want to try jumping across there before, you know, before I've saved. Unless I take you guys way back before we, forward, then we have to go back again. Pokemon Bow and Shield. There was like a theory where, like, I saw where some fan-made thing where it's like, okay, what if the next Pokemon game took place in Greece Oh yeah, but Mean talked about it too. They showed the video on my feed too. They're like two legendary Pokemon where one of the Pokemon looks like a Minotaur kind of. Okay, there are where the shields are missing, I'm guessing. Okay, I have max crossbow bolts. I have a fear of heights, and sometimes a height in a game can actually set me off. It depends on how well they did it. I can't remember, there's a game that really did it well. I honestly felt a bit of vertigo doing it. Furious Gorge did its absolute punishment. That's a good one. Brightness. Wait, where does this go? Walk away. I don't want to go back to Deadwell yet. Deadwell is the hub world to anyone who's just joined us. Did I even equip it? Is the crossbow really faster? Okay, well it holds 10 bolts, so like a cranking one. Okay, I'm just gonna save spam because I want to know if I can jump onto this rope. Okay, get to level or safe ground. Save. The only one I could come up with to come with it is like Gorge Costanza. I don't know why I would immediately think of Seinfeld, but that's just how my mind works. You need a working headlamp to enter Troll Hole. Yeah. Well, you know, you should always have protection before entering strange holes. Yeah, I went there. Oh, almost fell there. Oh, oh. Okay, that might be good to put on short. Gorge of the Jungle, yes. Gorge bows. Anyone else watching, that's an inside joke. Ah, you found an elevator crank marked Deadwell. Okay, so after we're done here, we probably have to go back to Deadwell to use this. Okay. Let us see how you take a bolt to the face. Or to the squishy bit. I hear another one of you. Oh, okay. have to track them better. Okay. I got jump scared by a flying insect. Although that happens a lot to me, I like when things just fly into my face and stuff. George Lucas, yes. Are these gonna keep respawning, or...? Reload? We found a broken headlamp. Find one more to fix it, okay? I didn't take a good look at his face. I mean, speaking of Curious George, those are slightly simian features. You know, the ears, at least. Reminds me of the blowflies in Fallout 4. I can't remember the blowflies. I remember there's an enemy there. Yeah, small, like, they squish quite a bit when you kill them. I remember that much. At least in VATS mode. Oh wait, am I thinking of the right thing? It's been a while since I played Fallout. It does have physics. It did land on a tree branch and then tilt to the side. Okay. So it means I probably am gonna... Okay, wait, the bridge is up there. So I just took a weird way around to get here. Okay. Is this why we need a faster weapon? Maybe I shouldn't waste the ammo on a couple of ants. Ooh, okay. I almost thought that was a hole straight down. Found a coiled rope for a ballista. Finding all sorts of things. I mean, I knew about the crank and the headlamp. Okay, we were explained fast enough, but ballista? I can't remember there being a ballista in Deadwell. I haven't played it, but Fallout New Vegas had fire ants as enemies. I did play quite a bit of New Vegas, but the experience is slightly... Like usually with every Bethesda game, I play the side quests more than the main quest. So, but here I progressed fairly much. So when I actually reached Vegas, I thought, okay, I'm getting quite far here. Maybe I should go on to the DLC because I had the Game of the Year edition. And I played Treasure of the Sierra Madre, and some elements of it was cool, but it takes you to a completely different place. You know, plus it's very weird, like, you fight ghost zombie things. So, okay, yeah, and that was alright, but I reached the end, in spite of that, and then there's this glitch at the end that made it impossible for me to return to the main game and then go on to the rest of the DLC. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm done. But I did get like a good over 100 hours into it, so it's not like I wasted. That statue reminds me of the woman in the prison. Just want to check here before I go that side. Right, 4 flasks. The thing about New Vegas is it's fun, but it's like quite different in that there's so many factions. Yeah, you're trying to like reestablish like people live in the wasteland sort of. Kind of like 4, except you don't do all the building and stuff. And 4 I didn't complete either because I was like, I got a little bit sidetracked with the building, and then I got tired of the building, and then I got tired of it all. I was like, especially since as I mentioned, usually I got most of the side quests done, so I was like, all right, I don't have to do the main quest. It's fine. I did Skyrim's main quest, but Morrowind, Oblivion, didn't do it. I did Fallout 3's main quest, but Fallout 4 or New Vegas didn't complete it. And I'm probably never going to play Starfield. As harsh as that is. We need to find a pulley. Okay, key bindings. So it doesn't have a reload button. Fair enough, I guess. We're coming up on the end of the stream. I may play a little bit longer. But thank you everyone for joining, or shout out especially for your messages. Remember, anyone who is interested, tomorrow on the later session, I will be playing this again. So you may see me at a further place in the game. I hear buzzing. What does this mean? Run, 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 run. I can hear you somewhere. Okay, finally got him. Okay, let us save before I... Okay, wait. You can see me from all the way over there? Okay, good. Cracked it better than I usually try. No, that thing just dropped strategically not to get hit. I'd rather bump my head than get a crossbow bolt, which I suppose is a fair enough strategy. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall. Ah, hidden crossbow ammunition. Okay, we are gonna go into this cave. Let me just check if there is anything on the sides. Ah, bear. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Will you chase me, bear? Will your health regenerate simply when I go out? Okay, maybe this is a job for arrows. Come on out, bear. Come on out. I don't want to just cheese this. Let's at least try to do it somewhat appropriately. He pelt fat. I made that joke previous stream, but you know, felt like bringing it back. Was I supposed to use this axe on exhumed throwing axe? Everything it seems is a ranged weapon on this game. It really is a first-person shooter. Okay. Exhumed axes will shed away parts of itself until the hole is gone. It is not affected by gravity. 120 damage. Okay, the crossbow, though, less damage than these two weapons. So that's why I guess you would use the other weapons on certain other occasions. Am I supposed to use the crossbows on you guys? Maybe they're not that dangerous. Like spectral, you know, chitin things. These axes are kind of spectral too. Oh! I just ate the damage there. No real reason for it. Okay, more arrows, good. More crossbow bolts, nice. This is lovely, but it begs the question, who made these road bridges? Okay, very sneaky to be going down below. Oh, come on. Oh. Basically in this game, you play as a pest control specialist. Can you jump on this rope too? Now, only some of the ropes are thick enough to jump on. You need the pulley, I guess, for the rest of them. I will probably stop once we reach the end of this path. I think that's once we reach like an area where we can use the shields for the puzzle. Okay, I think we're basically there. Unless the shields you pick up. Found the growing shield. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Alright, I think I'll just go into this cave then. And then we will maybe check it out a bit and then I'll save and I'll call it a night. Once again, thank you everyone for joining, for Shav especially. This is where we were in the beginning. I don't want to go to Deadwell yet. I want to go to that cave where we need the... Oh wait, but we... Okay, no, we have to go to Deadwell. So let's go to Deadwell. And then after I check things out a bit, I'll save. I must remember, there's still one shield close to where I found this other shield. But we need that... Okay, cool, ladder. I don't have to just do this again. But you need the pulley to actually get there, I think. Okay, so we're near the seer. What are you gonna tell me now, seer? By the vision of you flying over cold mountains. Okay, yeah, we saw that one. Run, 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 run. A bell? Where's there a bell? Down the ravine, crank, crank. Witchy will not be very happy. Whoa. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, this is intriguing. The pet worm was set loose. My pet worm escaped. Is there a red door near? I will find it. That ugly woman has escaped. Where did she go? Probably fled to do criminal activity. How did she manage to get out? She went into the church, so I'll check out the rest of the stuff. And then go into the church and save. I mean, quite a scary thing to end on. Okay, they don't say anything new. Okay, let's go see what the ghost witch thing is doing. It grieves me to hear of the things you think you see. A horned creature flying into my church, and a giant worm. Here is only peace and salvation to be found for a small indulgence. Okay, so I'm guessing he's the main villain. Although, maybe the witches aren't that great too. Alright, thanks everyone for joining, especially Rashad for the messages. Tomorrow I will be playing more of this. And, yes. Let me think. I will think on what I'll play next Saturday. But the day after that, I will be playing the free game that I've reviewed. Warhammer 40,000, Bolt Gun, Words of Vengeance, because they added new levels and I wanted to check them out. I'm really tempted to play Gall of Juarez Gunslinger, but you know me, I might just play something really weird instead. Have a nice evening or day, depending on where you are.